Seka se dum shaba, ebese woncha se. Seka se dum shaba, ebe no mo se debi. Dum so, dum shabo. Seka se dum shaba, ebese woncha se. Seka se dum shaba, ebe no mo se debi. Jile dum sorry, every say as it. And you remember, I did some moon, real my man. Nanso another, June, so, June, Sabo. Seka se dum shaba, ebi se one chance. Seka se dum shaba, ebi no mo se debi. Jile dum sorry, every say as it. And you remember, I did some move, real my man. Nanso another, June, so, June, Sabo. Seka se dum shaba, ebi se one chance. Seka se dum shaba, ebi no mo se debi. Seka se dum shaba.
Abusia yemwa kwa ba yemwa chin ediba abroad GH Politics TV ahade eye no kre enko a na yeba na yaba betie ni ha so wate ase aha ene ade atibiem yasanso ababiem na ene de edutwam memo akwa ababiem akwa aba ne de miguso a memo opa because ehu hia me aha abroad GH Politics TV mi amedi dwumade emu chia me medin ene Manuel the baby face na ensem a ekoso o man Ghana mu ha titiw ni amanyosem ebia yakunchie na ya bone tofa ene ye de baba be som se politics ewo abroad GH Politics TV so na abusuya ye hwe enrada ena vetting committee ayate se omo vetting ministers ya appointee omo deputy ministers aya appointee omo second phase no enra omo de hihye so na before that no na Afenyo Markin honorable Afenyo Markin ya oye minority leader ewo parliament before that before say enra da ebeba amu matenase no okan ni pefe say this time around there obetwi appointees nominees no anase appointees na bo so pa obetwi o ma bo so papa na ye hwe senia enra esiko ye na utimu se na enye fedi agro che se utimu se wa mini se onfo bia ho nche no na yankwa ensem no eso enra ena deputy minister of finance Mr. Nyaku I think Nyaku, yes. Ampim Nyaku Thomas Ampim Nyaku enra ne vete no na vete ni mu no ensensem bi epiepie mu a abusuya utimu se eyade a se yesi ye hwem pa se ye hwemu a enyade se man no obe qualify for vet no obe qualify vet no ama wababa be minister edi ama my Ghana ensem we bi ekeka ho na yenhwe dumso a ye ka ho asem no abusuya ho nsem ababa betudwa enche eno nso so ye de beba baba besomu na afen so ye fa ye ni enchre National Service Authority ho nso so NIB National Intelligence Bureau na first near from BNI Bureau of National Investigations no o ma so accounts head of accounts or National Service Authority honom o mo nsa so ne mu ebusebisa ne nsensem bi na abusuya ho nso so ye bedwa mu osukọ na ansa na no mamenka wo se aboafo bi ana aso yasne yetimi de ensem yi ebrewo na metwa me hu sima na me ba me di dwumadie nyina empomponso ne emu nsam nyina ebesom metwa me hu mra
fantastic we can just a bema ni bema so person ni bema ekese obema ni drew 1,500 die munye din a opese mu odin obema ni drew eno so 1,500 afi the boss one we jemu no eno ye sorry me so 2,000 Ghana cedis jama he wo ye bema na se wo twetwe bema me pa cho jai se wa ye bi da menye bio wunye bi su da jai ebise bema ne ntin na wom wotutue na se mu yemra enya dia bema ni mu be den before God the man etimi mpon sorry ye obi no de dro so pressure dro diabetes dro wonu more than 3 months bisa wa doctor ana kan ho ko gugu na ko bo dro no na kan se mewum ema obema mu yemre ema hu sane ontem ana ema bema no so te so we obi o de dro so we obi o che obema pen ana we obi o da so che obema so we obi e wanya nnamu yare wo se ma treaty ekọ nso wa na nsuo yellow bi fu obema mu ba e wona che rashes bi abegu ho na ekọ na aba na makọ pan na ekọ saa yare no wo ne oba ne da wo de ma no eba na wo so ba no meduro na ekọ wo ma men treaty ama wo na nja ya wo kọ ba no ho obese nya saa duro no 600 Ghana cedis sisi ebe mo mienu na de koko ha no memisi koko de obi an sha to koko bia bi koko wudi bantie bia wudi start food ko ade koko na so bi de ehu ebi be pusa nani ebi be kokoje lens ebi kokoye operation ansana wetimi asane yare na ade o moji kokoye operation de twitwa ebe sie fifi me ema woduru na no ananom na unja ni nyina mfu yem na yi amama ne ade wo yem koko ni nyina nkomo kama se fifi onu ya se fifi to ni nyina be na ne firi o ene 600 cedi me nu 1,200
ayeme umekumi wa mo baby lesini nyina
abusuya memu akwaba biem emfamra abro GH Politics TV yatena se biem ede omanmu ensem a ekọ twi ne bencheye ebrew na abusuya yehwe enrada vetting committee appointment committee ya appointee omo anase ya yi omo say omo veti anase omo nso ministers ya appointee omo se omo mra meso mo man ye examine omo ye fo mo ntu nsane ani ne ehwe so omo se fata position na abusua enra vetting the second phase of the vetting ekoso na ababa betodwa say deputy finance minister designate Thomas Nyaku Ampem wakotra to ni Facebook say ono national service say your friend national service no wanye bida na ewo Ghana mremu nso say uwie school uko school nyina uwie wo undergrad and say uwie degree a uba be somo man no compulsory in a compulsory wo say wo be somo man no na eyemra enti ye Ghana ha say a ya can't what say the law respects nobody. The law respects nobody. Now abusuya wo screen this one owura Nyaku Ampem yi onu otiremu a o tire say oye qualified and trained teacher inti eni hu kwan say oye national service bia de so mo man no wako school ni nyina ti awi akwakoje ntetiye no ewo mrem esa wo Ghana national service for emrem say anaso mo website say eni kwan say se obi ensom wo man no for 1 year ye twa to ho na eni kwan say ye manipa no adwuma ye na abusua o ha o say following my vetting today was a control on Facebook. Utimu so on famu nyahwe. Na minim sani ayana empanimfo bi sabi esi dwenfa. Because utimu say sania ade we ebesi adi udem ewo vetting nasa no abusua. You have no idea. What control say following my vetting today? Owie vetting no control to was say I wish to state that I was a teacher with GES. That is why I didn't do normal national service. Okay? This is not an excuse. Nobody on this land is supreme. Obienu wa osoche mrano awo Ghana ha. Enuti yefre bibi say supremacy of the law. Mrano enyi ochi ni adoa wo. Etisi ya shat wo ya dia tum say ye nyina ye wie school a ye ko school ni ye wie a ye beba ba be somo man no. It is compulsory. It is a compulsory act. Yatena sin ya jiatu ni ya trust ade na gu krata so. It is okay say you did not do normal national service. Abusia esisi aso etwetwe aso. It is national service na wanye no. Ya appoint we say brana beso mo man no. Enti abusia, are we going in accordance to the law? Emrana yankase yashisha no. But Ghana has say on say niema we a ekosu ni nyina no vet ni a ekosu a wababa betro say wanya national service. But me person me busa say eno no or national service certificate ana emma no kwanse ye man appointment no o meso mo man no. Say Unsumo mine da. Unim sene yesi sumo mine. I said the pain you go through to serve the country. You have never been there. You have never been in that shoe. So how do you manage to serve the country? How do you manage to serve the country? What exposure, what experience do you have to serve the country? When you have never served the country, you have never served the mandatory service. But ye katasumu muaso ye hunipa ye say ni akata katasua ube muaso oshewo as a minister. Wanye national service that. But if it were to be an ordinary Ghanaian, abusunya ye be twi waboa so ankasa. So kope amanye dwuma ye pa ni ebefa wo da bi da esu ye be yanhwe ha wa ba be declare wa ba be state say following my vetting today I wish to state that I was a teacher with GES. Who a teacher with GES are? So what? NTDA, are you above the law? Say everybody should serve mandatorily for 1 year. Are you above the law? And so you better not some way you better not who sa ama vetting face second phase we came ube who say the abase ministers ya vet you omu ya appoint you omu mako vetting o mako face committee no ama ya ji omatum sese we minister nso wansomo mine dance ya nkasa ne ya tro ya de o ya nkasa ne ya kutira guru ye nkrata aso ye constitution we se den ene ye nyina ye follow adenti ne yetimi favor nkrofo bi ja nkrofo bi Ghana no ye nyina ye nya Ghana fo ana moje woni mu ebi ni de ono so ne ma meton bi die ni mu ana ebi abibi nti wantimi anya national service went me and national service. Even with this your excuse, no cry, it is not tangible. It is not tangible. Finance minister-designate. It is not tangible. Because with this one, say honorable afenyo marking etna ho Emma Papa we baba be ye deputy finance minister or Ghana ha, then I don't think it is necessary to make that kind of service mandatory. I don't think it is necessary. Say ebe favor and favor other people. Wababe try to hold. Or see following my vetting today, I wish to state that I was a teacher with GS. That is why I did not do the normal national service. Over what you're saying. Do you know what other people were also doing? So how is this an excuse? And you had the infantry. You have the guts. You had the nerve to come out and then say you did not. Are you not ashamed? Are you not ashamed? But you bet now why you bet now why. You bet now why. Now aba we minister. Wow, anya national service. Not the wire national service what service or team painting kwa ne service akatua kra allowance kra ma. Wako hindan yo. Wako hindan etua bill, utua rent. Or kono oba eduane kuro nya bi ni. No dey so mo man no. Adenya compose you say was we national service and yes I wuntimi nya ban adwuma. Na Ghana ha mi bisa. Apart from say one kasa wo maame ne wo papa atimi aye ejapade bi anase bie company bi ama wo betimi anya emu adwuma aye. Now to say me ameti ha yi a I was we ya ban adwuma bi anase wo say nipa we beti I was we ya ban adwuma to gain something to earn a capital and sana wo dey ase bibi ase no. One national service na. And I say because when to me enye sika anko high down wo baby anko ye service ninti no when to me anya service no fine uni service certificate uko pay juma ya yemfa because one year national service. But look at this point I mean or ye den kra or ye nominee ye you know. So omesumo man no abusua omra no omesumo man no abra wanya national service na abusua ewo mra num na ye bekọ ho yen kosa asem no so na de ese twama wo ne say wasanya akokoduru asaba be post enro ya no be post here. Say I did not do the normal national service. Which of the national services did you do? We and now we have categories of the national service we scheme no. Now me and Amakano me say honorable afenyo marking and then the minority etna ho ema sa nipa we uni o man ho do wo se woni GS na ye adwuma sa woni GS na ye adwuma wo. It is written in the constitution that you have to serve the country, the nation. You have to serve a 1 year. You have to just say it is mandatory for 1 year. Say what's a year? 1 year, and you have been appointed, and you have been able to appear before the committee for you to be vetted. Now, yeah, Honorable Afenyomak in Ebusebisa in Sembina, or say, did you do national service? Gobisa woo, ye national service? Or say, no, Mr. Chairman, I did not. Okay, have you done national service? Or say, no. Now, even this is an automatic disqualification. I don't know the reason why the vetting was even in progress as at that time. Minim the NTIS eman it was because this is it's an automatic disqualification. 1 year national service aye fa wa ban adwuma mu sen. Ye fa wa ban adwuma mu sen said DNT. Who are you? Just because you were working with GES. And so what prevented you from serving the country that mandatory that 1 year? What prevented you? but yebebu ye ne agusua because say or ye political or a politician be affiliate and as or affiliated to a certain politician and ye fixing the aseho. Yemra from let's come down to the normal citizens. Abusuya one year national service untimi nya ban adwuma wo. Wo ye hwan ya yemfa wo. Wo ye hwan ya one year national service a opese ye fa wo. But ye betina why ye nhwe ha ama asem wei akwa da ne afa no as minister of finance, deputy minister of finance. No se ho no ojiska. No se ho no ojiska. No ojiska allowances are esa pay to enye easy. So wanya national service da. Na obi a we ye national service wo. Obe pe adwuma tro letter sa. Ye mfa ne da. Aden a omen de o ma adwuma no. Na mame he KNUST na me wo ho na one of the student politicians e kan asem bi me pese me yi no ne na yi na kire o kan asem bi wo say on say adwuma ni Ghana but so u bend your o ma adwuma na unya adwuma ye o bend your ye adwuma na unya adwuma ye o kan asem we no mitina wo din. So do we always have to be affiliated to politicians before we get an appointment or we get jobs to do in order to put foods on our table? Sane wo say ya na nti unim politician bi a o jimi kura sebe na udi nachi o ya de bi amfa kwama esan say ubenya appointment bi eba so kura ne yase atwawaja eba nyame aboa wo ya ba power no ni abo che say ya abandon say de wo kura no. But this is what our youth they find themselves going through. Obeka de o muntie da hwe say wanya national service wo wanya national service enso ya nominate no. Now with this one no me pese me bisa Yewura John Dramani Mahama say who nominate this kind of person no who nominate this kind of person well musano say I mean there are certain things that you should have even asked before nominating this kind of person. Do you know what you have to go through? Do you know the hardship? The survival of the fittest kind of lifestyle we also go through just to know how to adapt to hardships in times of crisis, and I say in times of need. How are you even going to cope with that? Because you have never been there. Who knew what it takes to do a national service? You don't know what it takes for you to go. I mean, with this one, say Babon thing pan. So I qualify vet now. Because this is an automatic disqualification. And you can see a two vet in so cry. And you can see a two vet in so cry. But yawaha. Now, Yanha Simbi waha. On say, as this issue goes contrary to the provisions of National Service Scheme, no, Act 1980, that is Act 426, or say National Service, website wa National Service Program is compulsory 1 year service required of all citizens of Ghana who are 18 years and above at the time of deployment. Or say the National Service Program is a compulsory 1 year service required of all citizens of Ghana who are 18 years and above at the time of deployment. Na okwa constitution mu a ebusuya esanso wom. Eti minim the NTR they even went on with the interview. I mean the vetting. Now say Bob one thing say this person Sanipa we you I qualify for veteran abusuya now wababa be minister, then I don't think there is the need. I think we need to amend this constitution, this part of the constitution. I think, and I suggest, because here funny we are, Senior, we have the equality before the law. We have that kind of way no honor. Menya sure say e was say e baba ye mandatory edema obia ogana ha say what's all ye national service. Uniska on the behind and cry what's all we ye o high now the national service in baby ya post work on. What's all copedan? Now we baby and crofo people a national service o simbe film. But we keep quiet and then we serve the nation mandatorily in a compulsory way. But nipa way in some way yi ne ho ano. But ye betina wa obi anka wo hwe. Simply because say ne hu bibi e wo aban mu nti ye de na ehye ho. Nti sa asem way ama metodwa na ono akra ne sa kotro ye. Hwe nipa we o. Ono akwa kotro at Facebook say I did not do the normal national service because I was with GES. You are with GES for what? Eye wo na ope. You saw that after your first degree, you saw practically that after your first degree, you were supposed to mandatorily do your national service. What in school muha? National service by see and register. One register. One yet. It was a deliberate act. It was a deliberate act because he felt say when ya say would be our shame bibi kovano. But the ordinary Ghanaian wanya yemfa na juma police cry yemfa because we need national service certificate. Or my ben yetimu no. Or my ben na yetimu no. Now section 7 subsection 1 of Act 426 states that a person who has not commenced and complete his period of national service shall not obtain employment outside the scheme. This is according to the laws of the land, the constitution. It is or say Act section 7 subsection 1 of Act 426 say a person who is not, or less a person who has not commenced and completed his period of national service shall not obtain employment outside the scheme. Be employed by another. Be employed by any other person outside the scheme. So shall not be employed by any other person outside the scheme. C, shall not be engaged in any employment outside the scheme, whether self-employed or otherwise, without prior permission in writing of the board. Emaya manajuma nyo sana mrane siye. But yenya ho appointing so omra meye finance minister deputy. It is in kind ho ameda ho a meaning say your nkrofo wa ban mu a they never did national service. But ya kan no atum. So this person no say obi ya national service na lawa ma onti ase because you've never been there and you don't know what it takes for you to even complete your national service. And some no do also pan and many abre papa. Mami ntwa me husu mamra. Enko ba bia and some no do also. National service in some ya. Mi twa me husu manamaba. Me pa meto aso.
Ayene umekumi wa mo baby. Nasinyina. Ayene sete. Ayene umekumi wa.
Abrochira bagana. Sisi aminuti abrochire abagana. Canada fo enyama ene America fo nyama ene Awurade adom abeduru Kumase kwada so ehwumase bra Say we your ba na wo se wo so sen. Wo so sen. The other be called dinner. The other be called wedding. The other be called funeral. The other be called party. O pint, o brazier, bibia size ni buo, bemo o bao. Say we na so ye tien sen. E bi wo perfumes different ones. Nkwala mpaboa, nkwala ntade, mpenifo paboa, mpenifo tade, ni nyina Canadian boutique. Say wo kɔ hɔ na ade a wokoto no, enye quality a me pacho. Mento, me enchemi, entie mi bio. Company no mi ankasa abro mi wom bi. Mi wo company ni mu bi. Eya na me pass the way me fans ni si so no. Mi ntimi ntia de bone da. Canadian boutique. No money here. 0244 with their two screens so. 0244 79 27 65 0244 79 27 65. Uko Canadian boutique one ma own. Nya daje na hwehwe ntale ni mu. Ene mai ntale mu de ko gym ya na motu no pie na ze mu de ba ko bi akata mu nufu so be different types na aba. Emema no so de amuhia na mo hwe obuma kese ya embai hu agima no mo fili eno so bi aba. Jeans trousers, jeans sneakers, tops no dawson mpaboa o shoes a no ma me de mami hwe we on shoe e me na se nne eni o we Canadian boutique na nkoto no me shoe e me na se me we ya na me de akire we sale on timi top because me bone boko yim be so ukọ Canadian boutique na wakọ gye wo de se we ye sofo we ye doctor we ye lawyer we ye teacher obia woni de ho na me de me fani se enkwala totofe get no almost ntale ho omo mpabo ho. That is Canadian boutique. Kwada so ohimase. Udu my bet na bibia my bet no asie pe omne my bet wo so no mo asie. Kwada so ohimase kumase. Se wo baby so na e bia wo pese wo to atale ba wontu me kumase a wo betimi awosape wo be frɛ no awosape omo de twa ntale ne different types de atie de wo pɛ no na wo tusu utua osika na omo de asɛn obi a wo bia we quality that the end there akasefo ne de no say e man bi so omo ntimi nya jeans nhye omo nya jeans sneaker omo nya DIDN and talent de we the original ones and about from America and Canada ti ofura e ade omo so omo beboa
Frank Mason why me sit I
Abusunya me da still na wajibra ohwe abro GH Politics TV. Sene America no eye no kre enko a ene ye ka ne hase na no kre de sene ye da America no kre ne ka enye din na emum ne tie na eya. Yan konsem no so. Eye afi no join me live aha abro GH Politics TV. Bomodin answer obet subscribe na o push notification bell no sene be ya ye se video bia onsa ebetimi akabi yanhwe eye enwada second phase of the vetting eye ministerial appointment na ye ekoso no second phase na ye no eno ane saase na eno ena Mr. Ampemnyako etrem say ono wane national service but ya appointing as a minister wo baba be di oman no so obeso oman no uye first degree no wanye because a by ube school say ye K University na akwa say Legon say ye tertiary institution bi a we ukoye bia you will have to serve the country 1 year compulsory 1 year na eno na wo tiremu say na oni GS Ghana Education Service na eye adwuma na anya bia mpese mebisa say uwo school mu I mean like the only qualification you have as at that time baba be school no is your WASI certificate. It's your WASI certificate. It is our WASI certificate. How were you able to work with GS? Ebia wobeka say na uko school no na uye adwuma dada. Now, so when you Juma Dadadia, and we are Juma Dadadia, how were you picked? How were you appointed? How were you selected to work with Ghana Education Service? According to qualifications. Into first degree now, we project work. And I say we thesis and the obey supervisor. Ebejatum say ampa where we. So you can go for your graduation even before that, no. Ebusuya. Eba Emma Munina mo register. Say, I mean National Service baby NSC. National Service Authority for baby kwaya to me say. Montro mudin we index number school a we ye. Ye be ma the details in ase wo omo portal ne so. So this is a deliberate act. Why the two Safone say enye National Service because say you are working with GES. And you had the mandate, you had the guts to come on social media, to come and comment, and I said to come and write, say, you did not do your National Service, and you are stating emphatically that you did. See, Fawene to Sumami. Fatu Sumami. Who is stating emphatically that you did not do your mandatory National Service because you were working with GES. I mean, on my Benny at Timusa, and I say, Emrana Yasatu ono. Because yeah, it is in the constitution. It is in the constitution. And I make us a section 7, subsection 1 of the act of Act 426. It states a person who has not commenced and completed his period of national service shall not obtain employment outside the scheme. B, shall not be employed by any other person outside the scheme. C, shall not be engaged in any employment outside the scheme, whether self-employed or otherwise, without the prior permission in writing of the board. And a 2, or say, shall be the duty of every employer to ascertain from every employee upon his appointment whether or he is liable to national service, and if he is, the employer shall notify the fact to the board forthwith. It is out here ni pa ehwemu yie pa abusua. Man way. I don't even know why the vetting was still ongoing when he has already stated that. And I said when I think say even or say following my vetting today. Okay, meaning say it was not prior to the vetting. It was after the vetting. Good. All right. I think this could be an evidence of disqualification. Yes. Say honorable afenyo marking etna ho one minority ni nyina etna ho ema sa nipa we a ono onfa oyawa national service for ekomu onfa bi mu da enti ano no sa ne se emre so se wose yetua national service for ka esan so ono wanfa sa de nim binti no yetua ka no kura na on releases ka no kura man yetua ka na ewi a ye bebo awura national service secretary authority for no ho on so head of account papa no head of account wo ho no ono so ye beba no so abusua it is any power we say agye atum say omra meso mo man as deputy finance minister adwen ben pa no de koma ato force so wonfa nya adwuma no adwen ben no de kwoboa no because ono on first oya oni ebi mu da wasa nya ho asa ba betro any this one you because he was with GES. This is not an excuse. This is not an excuse. Abusia, yeah, national service no. As at 1973. 1973. Now, the aim and I said the rationale behind this national service scheme no, is to encourage the youth and also give them the working experience and exposure. And also target or let's say combat hunger and illiteracy, diseases and other stuff. when they are deployed outside, they help the working force. They help to increase productivity. Enti se ayana se omwaketu ya ma ayana minsunu kujem. Yana eyapa. Because ena te se kaiska ho ayedin. Te se I don't know, minim baby kaiska na edwane ko. Minim, but a was a ukwe yet you are not being paid. Nansen ya ni ehu say o maka bumbe miensa wo se saying na omode mas personnel no. But sa nipa we wanya national service we are appointed as a minister. Omra medi o mine so na yanko second story. Abusia na me kai wo say eye wo fata nuru no ene betimi aboa ma bema wagina brane. Bema waye mere wo mpem a wudi sem a na adwojo. Under 1 minute ensem kuran abusia wo ye bema pebi wo fata nuru no emoa wo. Ebeboa pa. Ebeboa yie papa. Emye ni se we wo girl wo bo ne ho ka. Wo baby wo ho ne ho ofe pa wo bo ne ho ka na nsoso. Esan se wuntimi mo ho modin yie. Wudi sem a ne mu adwo. Eba ya unya so nani herete ya na se waja egum se tu no betu anu watu na se under 1 minute no abusia pe wo fatam no ni bi pa na mo awo ebeboa pa 0243 302 191 0243 302 191 Fresisi a wo kuma senso a ye wa asafo ship house ya uba ye betimi ama obi ne wato abusu yan konsem no so na eye NIB National Intelligence Bureau over the ongoing NSS scandal omatuachi papa your friend say yaw danso ono eneye head of accounts edema National Service Authority na ensem no ekoso ne ehu se ne ho bom enti wo se yetimi eso ne pa mu na yetimi hwehwe nsem no mu na abusia ye my Ghana mu ha no minim se emra no eso obi mu nko a na onya asem bi eka se opeso odi twitwa no ho ana se sen minim de ntia utimu se ade a nipa yi nani da ho pa eye ni da ho but me sa excuse we ye bekọ sa excuse we na all man me this is like a cock and bull story. It is a NI before betena ho ma sa asem we are convince wo mo de a tojo mo a ye ente bia na beto odwa ene nam tintan fidie no so se ghost names bia piem ama nipa 81,885 ghost names nko a ena nipa ba akofo din etimi piem 226 times says kan nyina ekwahin ewomu a ena gifty owari etu pia fa agyan ena ono so di ne tidom se yate ne yenya ne enkra se o Morocco a woni Black Queens fo no eye training ese bo match ne ade o hye ho o se enche wo beba na abusua enye ono na asem ne ye ka ye beka na asem ekiri he o se ono o azumi anase oba office wo last year December year na an appointment no anase na djuma no enkrata eda so no e wasn't ko hye April 2024 that was last year na nensemu a all kano opeso o tirem say or say I am currently the head of accounts at the National Service Authority and I think they thought it wise that they need to call me to question me to get any information on this whole issue. Hey, sa nsem we kura no say me na me ye anase me kura me nye expert in investigations no. This issue anase this whole operation recover all loot no. E by first person that was me contacting no the accounts head. Meko office of the accountant. Meko ho. Una udano into person or say or the excuse biaba a eche say nipa na ono kwa replace no okoye nsa nipa no eni ho fine abusuan ye hwa de wa ha nipa na okwa replace ni ho ama deputy a ono wo ho deputy minim nipa or deputy sa nipa na no wo ho no de oye deputy wo ho no tire mu say ono onye mu mfa ma de ono ya appoint ne say ono mra meye adwuma no aye yawo danso yi onye mu mfa ma yawo enticha wo che say ya appoint no April mu nyina o ma office nyina asekyere no o say papa no say onye mu because say he is politically affiliated to someone in that then government. Omra so a ewo say uja position ma obi foforo eba. Wo say wa ban na wo so nti. Abusu hwe si hwe masa niam we nyina ekoso papa mpanimfu o a obi kura unim de oye oje no office wo da so te ho. Abro emim etimoden asani say tam and what office when air condition e bon nko an na fu ben na tie ne da so say no what wo je ahome ho sa and obi anka ho hwe ne mra so e wo so kofi e na empanifo o kire say ya danso wo de twen na obekọ retirement December na obekọ retirement enti wo de say December na eba na wa se adwuma ase na asem no utimu say even though it is trying to make sense but Yaudanso should not use this as a yardstick en kan kire Ghana for say obedi so no enche bia December ya na wo ba wo enti December ya na wo ba no etu pese o kire say sika yetu aye anase ubaye on records eniema akoso anase me kan say the records are edaho amudi tuetu ankrofo ka eba nyina you have not checked them obeso o check say on check here to know the kind of people we are paying them. It is 1,885 ghost names, you know. Says he can hear to and him for one echo. Nipa ba kudin say Yaudanso no nipa ba kudin de Yaudanso na PM sa 226 times. The kind of financial laws are across or minor regarding this NSS scandal, no, you have no idea. You have no idea. But as some way, on say a buyer no, ye did afe koda o. Obi anka ho asemu because sika no. Unfa wani kan say but yes sika yera. Ena esan say yemfa ye ni kan ehunu nti no. Obi a eja ye chedi. Ena ekoda. Ghana asem sorry a ni anini asem huhu. Acha 2 weeks. Ni eja manaka. Say it's a minister we are nominating no a one national service no on say aba yebe kata so yebe hu anse waba be deputy minister of finance no so abra one national service onim what it takes for you to go through onim he has never been in the shoes of a national service personnel. It is a nisika maya en hano enya na sem because wanye bi da onim se nisiti abusuya ye kan Yaudanso ho asem. Yaudanso asem a woka no o kire say papa na ama ne kwan ama na assume office intem into when me rectify all these mistakes. This is not an excuse. O buy no wadwuma ne sen ama o minor to afa ne ntoma papa efra na yanre oma so ni mu de ya che no or set to say be a prison service for neche wa blue no NIB for nso wo mo de aye de ase wo mo na o kire se or say I am new at the national service as the head of accounts. I'm a new accountant there. I was posted on April 2024 as a head of accounts. And I took over on 23rd December 2024. So I just took over as I just took over this very December as the head of accounts. Sasem we are working ura and sini yetirimu oba December ye twa January ye February mu the whole of January ni nyina na we den inti sasem we ama there be ona se wo ni asem kra na why don't you make the necessary reports to the necessary authorities said this is what is going on inti se bibia ba minimu anase mensanim emaye nsuro se ye be ka no kra no se ya e ba ye on se we yi ho anu ba bia enye ye because say yenim say wo pa asem bi de atwitwa ho yenim say wo pa asem bi de atwitwa ho because what you are saying, you know, how are we supposed to believe you? Sa papa na no so on sorry office wo ma wo ma no adenti na prempanimfo anase che say why were you hesitating? It is our papa krona no ho no ono nso so wose ye hwehwe no ne ye che ne aduadum ne ebusebusa ne nsam wa mo papa ne din but se sana ya dan so e kan dia meaning say wose ye fresh our papa no ne ebusa ne say ghost names ene sa niema we nyina e wo national service payroll so no e wo mo system so no e wo so ono so ye frɛ no ne ebusebusa ne nsam se wose ye sentence na wose ye sentence no to life imprisonment because you have caused a huge financial loss to the state. Abusuya eka ye de Ghana man eka ye de akra o say ye funum kra de ka. Enti se wo say ye funum na wutie me na wo say ye funum na wutie me na wote chem na udrimika na wo ba eka wo de no. Abusuya ensam ne de edoso pa na gift wo ware o kiremu a onwane se ne manfo bebiri e kan onwane o Morocco because we ESCO member e wo GFE or executive member GFE Ghana Football Association until say o de one Black Queens for no e wo Morocco minim da wo be ye coach na se asema bana se yefre wa me sure say se wo ni asem a ankantem so na wo beba wo de ohare so e na wo de beba aba beba yi nsema no it you are waiting till some bebo match na wo be ye de wo be bi awi ansa no waba. What kind of comfortability is this when we need you to answer questions? But e wodo say ye wa ha e den a wo beba you will come back. You will come back. Now, I will see your ghost names in the Edosun. Edosun ama obia or no wo Kenya memu or no near private HR Edima IT company be credit PM. 72 years man. 72-year-old man. I will see dumso koso wo my Ghana mu na amanfo binum ebusa say dumso asa bana aba ana mumiehu even though say na yan yewura na do breso na wo ho but na ni ho saa senia sesei aba no na ni ho saa se yenyina be ka no kra na ni ho saa sese unka bi nsem ubete fon unka bi nsem ubete fon no so no be uti anye yi a yedum na nwumre a uti anye yi a ubedem amade a chena se uda down below mu a you say yes swimming pool no nipa ho timi generate swimming pool na dem fifiri pa Abusia mitwa me ho abasima me ba Electricity Company of Ghana ECG any I think say other power supplying companies be ena Honorable Abujinapo enso so atenase afa ECG anase afa dumso no ho ma mitwa me ho sima mra me ba me konsem ne so edi ama wo me ba sisi
Uyo bia wow to no hu say enyama nko yie mame my brabo no as things are not moving well ebi won ma oton ade kura ye nto ebi won ma like the dada no oba bi won ma no won fe pa o ba meme ne na da no area boys simple ne na da kura be 11 nti e kwan no de ko no fie ni etu but me dozi ko fo bi mfichira no area boys are win mewalo anfone nkozi fie sankofo na me se me de nana number de maw no afre no o fre na na kan se abro and the number de maw ono ne de ne say 1 enya de a obe charge o say fiscal 100 million bla fiscal 500 million bla dabi o ka problem na de esa wo ye no se one ese oto nyama de kwa omode aba na wa ya ma uwia no abedase ba tiem ye wan kwa dase e wa wasem e wona ne obusu afo meka za bro wona ode number 2 bia me say de obekọ no no obeka wona obehye obo papa ye ma me dance say e wa wo ni me ho 0241 68 14 11 0241 68 1411 o friend na o say abroad the number de ma
ayene umekumi wa mo baby ensini na why me sete ayene umekumi wa mo baby Frank Mason ensini na
Abusia medase still na wajibra o hwe abroad GH Politics TV no kra enko na kan ha enchiaso nkopan enko emfama abroad the big mouth and afi shatter movement no Charles ni amamensa shatter wali na me enhira pa me chiao enano pay afi abusia wo so a wo hwe me so me chia pa ye hwe Honorable Abujinapo ya ono eye Minister for Energy and Green Transition eba enyinam kanea ho nsem enyinam ahoden ho nsem a eye yewura Abujinapo ono ene da no na one power independent power producers ena ECG ena afi Great Co omaye any other stakeholders bi aka omo ho abomu a omaye meeting pa chinchirenche pa no omo tiremu a omo pese omo combat the rate at which our power outages prolong no omo pese omo so ano na ye Ghana mamu ha ye hwe afi no omo ba afi no omo hyase a wo mu ye niema de niema gugu akwam se ne ye be ya ye nyina ma hoden ni betimi agina so yie pa pemen se police ni aba no yegu so ye hwe na omu kosie mu no eye enu ada na omu kosie mu a omu hwe se betimi a stabilize the power supply a omu de magana fo edi omu dwuma into was say ensuring a stable and reliable power supply remains a priority. Asemu a omu kan eno no nti say omu so omu hia other stakeholders a ebetimi aboa wo omu nti wo a wo ye uji wo hudi say wo ye company bi a wo betimi aboa na wama ye power supply no na say wo betimi aboa na ye nyinam kanea na ejina so wo no wo mu hia wo nti wo mu ye de wo betimi bia wo de nsese ye gu akwam se na ebe ya ye dun so ne ade no ebetimi akofom nti sese wo mu nsam a omu eka eno no na mibisa say sese no se eye Ghana great company great co because I learned say minim say mitete ne mframam say yewura John Dramani Mahama eba I think say was it before say obe free office as at 2017 no because 2016 year to aba no o free office 2017 no ne na mframam say oton ECG no Electricity Company of Ghana yen kura yesa supply bi ma other countries no yaton abusua yaton edi amase China fo bi we say insem bebre but me de say Ghana great company ena afi so independent power supplies ena other stakeholders bi kekeka ho etimi aba together so ombe boa ahwese dumso because abusia here was studio ha say ya ena fwen under 10 minutes ena sabai your machines e wa ha nyina na wo say sorry start no na yesa ye chese e ka ya bo ho no ni nyina eye chese abonani na ede ne ma ne bo nani mo ye de obi si o mistake timi ba ade na amaye a ejina so a boni bi amaye no o bonani ama na ye den yes obi timi kọ no watimi waye no pre no aso pre so sa no senkrofo ne ma eto da bia otimi se eyani da ho pa na omode yes ade no eni da ho pa no asai wo machines a wo su keke na wo so akobo ka foforo it say Minister of Energy ene na pamfo aka omuti apam ho se omu solve dia yesre if it must be done, it must be done well. If it must be done, it must be done well. And to whom much is given, much is expected. Yedi jawa ni yedi aswawo. Inti hwese ensese amudi egu akwam se ne ye be ya mubetimi asi dum so ano kwan because it is becoming unbecoming. Ano ye too much. There has not been a single day emonani. Yenim se mo ye de mubetimi bia. But I told the be out to say ade we die because eba ye dum no. O hwa o so yes eba upia betu fun na saba. Ede na si ye eya momra bonten mo meka bibi nche because ye de ye ka no eno na omanfo tie wo. So when you come out to talk, momra bonten, say something to the public. Because some more bonten you be see speculations yes you be you see speculations ni rumors no sir. But abroad GH Politics TV there, we talk with facts. You two mira ni achiresi. This is a meeting now, no. We are urging you. We are pleading with you. Yes, Remo. And yes, say, because this is a new government. And then you are doing everything or all it takes. se mu be ye bibi ase mu ye bibi am ye hunu se mu ye bibi di asi dum so na no kwan abra. It doesn't have any tail. Enkosi baabia. It is a mo se mo ye dia yesre mo. Munyam ye hunu results no. Munyam ye hunu results no. Cause your Ghana memu ha ye hwede yakobia. Abusua na meka wo se eye Nana Powers. Hwe hunhumu asem ohun. Se hunhumu no. Bibi ni ho a anka ye da ye ntopnum. Bibi ni ho a ye da anka ye ntopnum. Bomodin a ade bi e ha wo fa hunhumu bia. Bomodin a so obekọ Nana Powers ho. No waboa wo. Obi awia wade, obi afa wade, obi de kwan bi so, obi nam kwan bi so je wade. Wasase bi anase obi di ukunu yere. Eye simple kra. Nana Powers be boa wo. Nana Powers be ye ne simple amount sie. Mo so ahonhom ni nyina hwe na mo hwe de ye papa. Nana Powers de de adu twam. Ono de ohia ne se obekwa akoda ase. Wo be ya amamre na wo be kire wo no anu no. Freno ewo 0241 681 411 0241 681 411. Nana Powers mua wo. Tie. Abusuya ya hwe dum so asem a ekan ma me hwe de wo so odwen wo comment section wo aboa. Anase wahunu improvement bi a abam. Wahunu improvement bi wo mu ana ma me hu ewo comment section ho. Ma me hu. Ya hwe yankwa last story no so abusuya video bi apie na minim said this is a new way of the Ghana Police Service edeche amanfo a omu yusu cars a ye DV no enenam krom bebre na obi busa se ase kire kra enesen DV se detective vehicle. Oko DVL for mremu a ye was specific number of persons I was all fa wo mu edigu sa car etisa mu and a number plate a etisa say DV a enu kwan so fa bro I think say 3 kra. But video we dey abusuya police ni na di kan busa license o. What di kan busa license? Afei enkomodidie ni mu a enokoba se ewo se ogunsa na minim Ghana police for mrem se da ben ne ba se ye to snap ni kosua ekogunsa minim ewrada mpare yesre se mra bi sa wo ho ama yehunu ko se akwakoba se ye gunsa nyina e dey prove point police ni no so omunsa driver ni ngunsa. Your video no.
Francis. I said the person is over.
Yeah, man.
You have to take 2. The insurance cover 2 people. And you have taken 3. Huh?
We are just from here.
Just do what?
We are from here. We are going to the mechanic.
Follow me and go. I don't know.
Oh, Chairman, we also because here.
Abusuya we video here police ni busa ne license. Na license na obisa no. O de amana wi. Na afi ensaguo no efri hefa ene baaye. Eho na asem no no. Abusuya ye gusu edi nsem na chi aha e abro GH Politics TV. Aha de no kro enko ane kane ha. Waba na wa subscribe na afi wa push notification bell no se ne be ya bibia nso ebetimi akoyie pa e de amawo. AY ebeba no the fine to so no ababa besom mo na ansa na mekono ma me fa nchia soro nkokra emfa ma me executive producer abroad the big mouth and afi so my technician Tony Paps man we boy dwuma wo studio ha papa niema ekoso studio ha etwagu nyina yes on a bometi dom na afi so me fa nchia soro nkopa emfa ma nana jantoa so katwa man Insha FM morning host nyame insha pa nana ewo onyuma pa obo ewo Ghana memu ha afi so ma mentia me ankasa me godfather Mr. Carter and afi so me ame papa Ike the unpredictable papa nyame insha pa afi Shatawali ese movement nya na me enshiro bibia me ame di dwumadi mu chia me din ene mano the baby face nyame admo ochina ushia me street ni so a ubetimi apa me ko me na chiki ne majiso inside nyame admo ochina ye besan so ehia ewo abroad GH Politics TV nyame enkamo bye bye
Seka se dum shaba ebe no mo se debi jum so dum shabo seka se dum shaba ebe se wancha se dum shaba seka se dum shaba ebe no mo se debi jile dum so really every say aze ejumembo adisemu rehawo maima nansuwanoba jum so dum shabo seka se dum shaba ebisi wancha se dum shaba seka se dum shaba ebinumu sinemi jile dum so really every say aze ejumembo adisemu rehawo maima nansuwanoba jum so dum shabo seka se dum shaba ebisi wancha se dum shaba seka se dum shaba ebinumu